Just got back from the Minnesota Kage just a couple of minutes ago, and I decided to do the deck profile right away before I got the other footage up of the winning deck that I used to win the Kage with. I have a lot of other footage of I have my top 8 game, my top 4 game, and my top 2 game. Those will go up periodically during the week, and I also have a deck profile from Steven Garrett and his True Allies deck that topped, and I'll put that up and I'll put a link to his channel. I'm not sure if we're gonna put it on his channel or link it or whatever, but onto the deck profile. I played Mono Wind, Hydro Pump deck basically, and this is the winner mat, the only one to have it at the moment. It's pretty cool. So 3 Gara. Staple for win, you need the Gara Tamari. Gara Tamari's broke. 3 Tamari, best drop in the game, definitely, by far. Just insane. 2 Shino. Shino was really good. I can growth into the turn 2 Shino. The bug token really helps so that I don't get rushed. It helps against flex since I didn't run a flex, and it helped so I didn't lose to just them flex rushing with the hit like KNS or something. And it was just really good, and it was a wind. And I hate Curse Warrior, so I didn't play Curse Warrior. 2 Conqueror. Conqueror is amazing for me. His name's Conqueror. He can be platooned to Tamari Conqueror, which is a really broken card this format, and I'll get to why and through the rest of the deck. And then him searching out the puppets and beam manipulation so that he gets the added effects of all the puppet guys is just insane. Definitely like Conqueror over anything I've tested so far. I know a lot of people don't run like the puppet engine kind of thing, but I just really like it. Crow, I like it because Crow is just an overstated 1-drop. And he gets the draw when he's with Sasori, Chio, or Conqueror, and you can play him no matter what. 1 Shion. In any deck that I run Naruto Reliance, I'm going to want to run Shion Awakened just because it's really good to squad, and Shion hits a lot of things. In top 2, you'll see that this Shion won me the game. 2 Advisor, key card to the combo of the deck, the Hydro Pop combo. And then my tech kind of comes in my 2 drops. 1 Shino for decks that play tiers, growth off of Shino IW. It didn't honestly help a lot in the tournament. I didn't play as much wind as I expected, but it was a solid card, I think. I don't think I would change it. 1 Father and Mother. This was an amazing card. I only played 1, which I guess surprised a lot of people, but when you can search it out with Conqueror by discarding any one of your manipulation guys or a Crow, I didn't feel the need to play more than 1. I didn't have very much room. It was really good against a lot of Tails deck. I played 2 Tailed Beast decks, and this is just insane against it. Being able to block 2 teams, being able to, if it's with Chio on turn 4, if you squad to Margara, they can't comp strength it, and just really good, stops comp strength on all your sand guys, and bashfulness. Ino, I played against a lot of Wind and Earth in testing, which run Tamari Gara. I think every deck should run Tamari Gara, to be honest, or almost every deck. And Tamari Conqueror, a lot of decks ran that. And Train the Moonlight, Hinata Chibi, all those discard effects, I did not like that, so I played 1 Ino. I cited 2 others, which you'll see. 1 Naruto. I didn't see the need for any other 3 drops other than Naruto because you search in with tiers, and any other 3 drops just weren't needed for the combo to go off, which is the turn 2 search for with tiers, search for Advisor, Naruto search for Entrustment, or Naruto search for Entrustment or tiers, whatever you don't have or whatever, and then draw into Hydro Pump and Chio, and then Mastery with Chio. Chio's broken. Chio has Mastery, which is insane. Her effect is amazing because you can tiers for negation, basically, and know that your Hydro Pump's going to go off, and you can Mastery the Hydro Pump and wreck their whole field. In 1 turn, they can go from a full field to nothing. Baki. Baki's so broken. Should be in every deck, in my opinion. Won me an insane amount of games in Top Cut, and just did really well for me. Freezing Eyes. I only ran one Freezing Eyes. I don't like running a lot of non-win cards because of his tiers, and one seemed to be enough. It definitely won a lot of games, and it was really good today. One Tamari Conqueror. You search it with tiers. I run Tamari and Conqueror. If I hit Conqueror, that means basically I hit the Tamari for the Tamari Gara on 5, which is amazing. To Sasori, you need Sasori. He's Puppet Master, and I don't like Heroku at all. I just think he's bad because you want to hit this guy on 5, and you want to hit Chio or Baki or Freezing Eyes or something on 4. Just wasn't, I don't think Heroku's good. 3 Toby, of course, every deck. 3 Hydro Pump, the card of the deck. Broken. Expected to get limited or banned. Probably limited, then banned. I don't think it'll get errated because that would kind of ruin the point of the card, but it'll get probably limited to 1. It'll see play in almost every deck, and then it'll get banned. Fear by Genjutsu. I went with Fear over Flamethrowers because I saw a lot of Will of the Youth main decked even, and Fear by Genjutsu got over that, and it helped Rush, which won a lot of the games today and yesterday. In Top Cut, I was able to Rush and Fear to either negate Jutsu that would like wreck me, or to push for those 2 battle words per game. 2 Wind Scythe. Wind Scythe is the best negation for me. If I wasn't running Wind Scythe, I would have lost one of the games in top 8 against Destin. I had chumped with the Shino, and any other negations are either Shino or are either Labyrinth, the female, and then there's 2 female ones, and this anyone can use, and then you get the bonus if Tamari uses it, and I run 3 Tamaris and Tamari Conqueror, so I can get the bonus a lot, but I like the fact that anyone can chump and use it. 1 Exposing, you need Exposing. Exposing is really good in anything, pretty much. I mean, some decks you might not want to use Exposing, but it should go in most decks. 3 Tiers. You need 3 Tiers, I think. A lot of times I late game Tiers, and it was still really good. Drawing Tiers late game isn't bad in my opinion. I know a lot of people didn't run 3 because they're like, I don't think you need it. It's a minus, but you search for anything you need, and it's really good. And a lot of the time late game, I search for like Sasori or double Sasori or just the one card I need, like a Gara or Tamari to squad, and it was just really good. And you really want to hit it turn 2. If you hit it turn 2, you're probably going to win. 3 Entrustment. You need 3 Entrustment. It's best draw power for Wind. 2 Loss. I was getting out Chakra'd and out Jutsu'd in testing, and I just needed more Chakra, and it helps if you're keeping a hand of 0. If you just have like 0-1, you have a loss, then it makes keeping it a lot more appealing because you have the next a couple of like 4 or 5 cards to look at to get that next drop. And I know I saw a lot of people running Conqueror's Tenacity over Loss, but Loss just I just like Loss a lot more. Just being able to play it earlier definitely made it more appealing to me. I'd consider this tech right here, Conqueror's Puppet Show, amazing. Definitely won me a lot of games. Won me games in top 8, top 4, and top 2. In top 8, I don't remember what I hit in top 8. Oh, I hit the next target in top 8 so that I could play my draw mission. I get a draw card because I hit my father and mother against the next target. And then I drew a card, and then I was able to play my draw mission the next turn to hit everything I needed. And then in top 4, I hit a Zaruka, so he missed a drop, and then I had a really good curve and was winning a lot of battle awards. And he also was going to get Moroku, which would potentially slow me down, so I just bounced I bounced my Gara to take his Aruka because I had Advisor out. And then in top 2, I bounced his mission, Sealing the Disaster, the thing that you pay a Chakra, it's Earth, you pay a Chakra to negate. I bounced my Naruto to bounce his mission so that I could Tamari Gara successfully the next turn. So yeah. And then 2 comp strengthening in every deck. Yeah. So we'll get on to the side deck. For the side deck, I ran 2 Narrow Escape. In the mirror, I would side out if I knew they played like Advisor and stuff, I'd decide out Conqueror's Puppet Show for Narrow Escape, because if I won game one, then game two I would be down in numbers for entrance cost, so Conqueror's Puppet Show wouldn't do as much. And if they dropped Tamarigara on me, unless I had Chio out, my ninjas would lose their entrance cost and be unable to puppet show. So then Narrow Escape would stop that. And a lot of people were running Shikasuma in their Windex, so that's what I use that for. Then two Eno for Earth. I tested against Earth with two or three. I don't remember what Travis was running. Two or three Hinata, TP2 Hinata, and that was just a pain in the ass, and I did not like that at all. So I put in a three Enos against them with Earth deck, sometimes two, depending on what I know they run. One Shino to get rid of annoying things. If I saw Jealousy, I didn't see Jealousy all day, but if I saw Jealousy, I was gonna put that in. I put it in top two because I knew it was playing Power to Seal the Disaster, and it was just kind of tacky. And if I knew they weren't searching stuff, I would take out the turn two Shino and then just put this guy in. And then three Flamethrower. I'll show these five. Three Flamethrower and two Will of the Youth. I would side out my Hydro Pumps for these guys and side out like a Loss or something else for the Will of the Youth against the Mirror. So I would basically auto in the Mirror. And against Destin, round 3, he only ran 2 Hydro Pumps, so I sided these in, and I lost because of it, because I didn't have the Hydro Pumps to back it up, and these didn't do anything, because he only ran 2, and he ran Fears and Flying Swallows, and it just wasn't that good. And then when people sided in their Will of the Youth, because they were playing Lightning or something that didn't use a lot of removal, I would just side in Flamethrowers, and then this gets around it. If you don't choose to activate the second effect, or you can't activate the second effect of Flamethrower to choose, this gets around it, and if you chain 2 to the same, they both ninjas go. So it was really worked really well for me. And then quickly the squads, it's just 3 Tamarigara, 3 Sasori, 2 Naruto Shien, because I only had 2 foil, 1 Rock Lee Gar in case I stole a Rock Lee with Sasori's effect, 2 Naruto Sasuke. In testing, I sometimes went into it. I don't think I ever ended up going into it in the tournament, but just there in case I do have to. One of this, because they're both low drops, and if I steal them, and then this guy, if I steal any Tachi or something, I need super rare, and he looks cool, so I put him in there. So that's the deck that won first place at the Kage. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about the deck, and I will hopefully see you guys at the next event. Thanks for watching.